Good morning, everyone. We are here at Joseph Warren's Animal Sanctuary and ReelTime Rescue, having a little bit of a popsicle party today. It's supposed to be quite hot. We've been in a heat advisory for a few days, so a couple of us volunteers made a bunch of frozen fruit popsicles. There's strawberry, watermelon, banana, mixes, all kinds of things. A few of the popsicles have already been finished, but we have them tied up here all around. And we've talked about the popsicles before on here, but I'm not sure if you've gotten to see everyone in action. Oh, good job, Willow, working on that extra hay Johnny raked up. And Merman and Frankie each finished theirs already. We had one other finish. All kinds. So we kind of do it. I even use some strawberry tops in one of them, like the part with the green leaves that you don't always eat. It's kind of that way you can reduce your waste, just tie them up, put a string on there, and even the string is reused. It's our baling twine that ties all our hay up. So got everybody some good little popsicles. We have Rapunzel finish hers too. Willow, did you have a little bit? You had some nibbles? Good girl. So if you're new here on Sunday mornings, I try to jump on and just give any updates that need to be shared, or just say kind of hello to everybody while we're doing chores or winding up. Hi, guys. There's Sven. The ducks have been fed. The cows are done. Oh yeah, there's Mr. Elvis. Gave him a little shower. Some of the ducks, they like when you turn the hose on the shower setting and just spray it, and they just go in there and quack happily. And so give them a little shower. Oh, here comes Gilbert. Maybe he just saw there's popsicles. Hey, buddy, did you see the popsicle? There's one right here. There's one right here that's not being chewed on yet. Looky. Hi, bud. What's that? No, you just want some attention. You got to scope out what flavors there are. What a good boy. Gilbert's one of our oldest goats. He's still got spunk in the spirit. Good girl, Willow. Go ahead and eat that. Willow, as we've mentioned before, if you're not new, Willow's our cancer patient. She's had a couple of procedures to remove tumors, so now we just monitor her for quality of life. She gets pain medicine, glucosamine also, just make sure that her joints aren't aching and that she's doing as well as she can. Even Esperanza, the sheep out there, had some popsicle, but Suerte and Elaine weren't interested. They might have just not wanted to deal with all the crazy little goats running around. Are you just following? Are you being extra sweet today? You need some more booty scritches? That's her favorite, as you can tell by the tail wag. Goodness, yes, you just love the booty scritches. Sometimes she can be a little standoffish, not really shy anymore, but just like if you go to pet her on the head or on the side, sometimes she's like, nah, and walks away, which is fine. But if you can get to that booty in time, give her a good scritch, then usually she'll be like, okay, fine, give me attention. Speaking of someone who wants attention, here's the beautiful Princess Buttercup. What a beautiful princess you are. You might have been able to tell how she was kind of walking stiff. She has old injury and arthritis that flares up. She's another one that's on multiple. She's on the same regimen as our cancer patient Willow, actually. She gets liquid glucosamine and CBD and meloxicam just to help with inflammation and everything. She's about as old as Gilbert. Sometimes it's hard for us to know everybody's exact age because some of these guys were, abandoned, or, we didn't really have much of background on them, but others we do. Princess Buttercup was found wandering the streets of a local city, and a woman named Cheyenne, who had actually saved Gilbert years before, got a phone call saying, didn't we hear a story about you saving a goat? So she was actually the one who got Princess Buttercup safe. But she was already limping at that point, and she wasn't an old lady yet. So we know that arthritis. Getting old can be tough, but sadly almost no farm animals like this get that chance. So as we, have our animals age, sometimes there's not as much information as, cats or dogs, because since most people care about cats and dogs, but they don't necessarily care about animals that the public just use as, a product, like somebody who can make milk or have meat on their body. But Elaine, you're not meat, huh? You're a cute little friend. You're a cute little friend and so brave. Coming to say hi. You don't want any popsicles, girly? I wonder if she'll give me a nibble. My fingers might smell like popsicles from tying them up. Hi, Esperanza. You're a brave girl eating some popsicles before everybody got crazy too, huh? Sweet sheepy girl. She's our only female sheep we have. We have 3 boy sheep and Mama here, Esperanza. Yeah, what a good girl you are. Not a lot went on this week, which, as we say, no news can be good news. There was nobody having any type of new health issue, no, problems going on. Just keeping an eye out on everybody, all the old ladies and the old men and our cancer patient, anybody with, pre-existing health problems. Oh, looks like Gilbert wants a little booty scritch too. He's not wagging his tail, but he's shaking it. Shaking your bum bum. Hi, Chicolette. And Chicolette is one that we do know how old she is, because she is our accident baby. Huh. She's the only big animal that was born here. Yeah. Her dad escaped his stall the night before he was set to go get neutered. And so 5 months later, little Chicolette popped out. We do not promote or condone breeding of animals. We're a sanctuary. So that means, we're not trying to take things from the animals or use them. We love them, and we can only help so many animals. So if, we're breeding them, that's just less animals in need out there that can be rescued. So it was an accident, but, now that she's here, it's our happy accident. But now that her dad is fixed, and the stalls, getting feisty. The stalls are all shored up and everything. Nothing like that can happen again. So we just got a bunch of older animals now, a few youngins, but everybody has their own story, and we're just here for all of them to give them the best quality life that we can. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a boring update, but sometimes that's best, just a happy morning, popsicle party, happy animals that are getting all the care that they need. We appreciate you guys so much for watching and tuning in. If you'd like to see more from us, be sure to subscribe. And also in the description box below, I have links to our social media. We post on Facebook and Instagram and everything too. So I guess that's it. But if you have anything you'd like to say, feel free to leave us a comment and we'll try to get back to that. And I hope that everybody has a great week, and you have some wonderful animals in your lives you get to give some love to as well. Okay, thanks again. See you later, guys. Bye.